No, it's more stay calm, not be, because in the amateurs it's about a punch count, and pros is about landing the right punch.
This is Gardy with Clear Life. We're streaming live from the Clear Life headquarters in League City, Texas. I have a guest, and we're going to be talking about El Tigre Promotions. It's coming to Baytown, Texas. You can watch on Clear Life. You can watch on El Tigre Promotions, or you can always get your tickets and go to the fights as well. I have a guest here in studio. I'm going to let him introduce himself. We're going to find out everything that he has going on. Hey, what's up?
Hello, my name is Mauro. I'm 17 years old. I'm having my pro debut July 27th in Baytown, Texas.
Yes, sir. So you're going to be fighting 122 pounds. You're 17 years old. Is that whenever you're allowed to turn pro?
Yes, sir. 17 years old, you could turn pro here in the United States.
Okay. Has that been like the goal, like on the calendar? I'm going to turn 17. I'm going pro, or
Yes, sir.
Just waiting for that?
Yeah, that was the first fight this was the first fight here in Houston that was going to put on the show after my birthday. So I just turned 17 last month.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's pretty fresh. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know what I did notice? I was like, man, you got tattoos all up and down your legs. That's a lot of tattoos. Whenever it comes to that, like what kind of, I guess, like art and stuff are you into?
Different, like it's whatever catches my eye.
Yeah, I got you. Do you have any other plans for tattoo pieces or anything else that you want?
Probably just work up after my fight.
I got you. All right. If someone hasn't seen you fight before, what can they expect? What's your style like?
I have really good footwork, and I work on my footwork a lot.
Mm-hmm. I guess tell me a little bit about the boxing gym. Where do you train at, and what's the atmosphere like there?
I train at Lopez Boxing in Baytown, Texas. It's a really intense workout. It's like an hour and a half, but it'll really get you where you need to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's people that don't understand. I think the work that you put in as a fighter, it's not just even in the gym. Is there stuff that goes on, outside, like the work that you have to put in as well?
Yeah, you have to stay dedicated with the meals that you eat. You have to stay dedicated, how you sleep, how you recover your body. All that counts.
Mm-hmm. I looked up your opponent before. Do you know anything about him at all, or does that matter?
No, that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, is he ready? That's the question.
Yeah. What's your prediction for the fight on Saturday? What do you think's gonna happen?
First round, I'm gonna test him out, and second round, I'm gonna try to get him out of there.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about your amateur career. How many fights, or how did that go for
60, 70 fights.
Yeah.
And I won nationals like 3 times.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of traveling. There's a lot that goes in. That's a lot of fights, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you'll even see some of these guys, have. I guess it's different than even like MMA. But you can fight almost
every weekend.
Every weekend if you want to, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you were doing?
I was doing it for a little bit, and then I got injured, and then I started back again, and then I started keeping up.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I know it's summer, but, being 17 years old, are you still in school or what?
No, I graduate next year, and I'll graduate at 17 before I turn 18.
Yeah, this way that birthday stuff is.
Yes.
What do people think, or what does your family think or friends think about you, turning pro and starting this boxing career off?
They're nervous, but I tell them that I got this, and they're going to see a new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I already took over the amateurs, so I'm going to take over the pros.
Yeah. Is the game plan kind of the same? Stick with what got you here?
No, it's more stay calm, not be, because in the amateurs it's about a punch count, and pros is about landing the right punch.
Mm-hmm. Have you been to these El Tigre promotion shows before?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's a great promotion. Even the production and the quality and the lights and the feel, it's like a party. It's like they have a lot of people in attendance. Is that going to be different than what you've experienced in the amateurs, and how do you expect to handle that?
Just cut out the crowd, and then at the end of the moment, in the moment, that's whenever I'm going to feel the crowd and stuff. But when I get there and see everybody, I'm just going to cut the crowd out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be me and my opponent.
Yeah. How are you doing? You fight at 122 pounds. What's it like? I guess, what kind of preparation goes into that with food, making sure you're on weight? And is that something that's easy for you to make that weight?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. What kind of stuff goes into that to be able to do that, to make it easy?
During the training camp, you just have to watch your weight and everything. So at least cut a pound a day.
Mm-hmm. Leading up to it. And then I guess the weigh-ins are on Friday. It's going to be an exciting time. El Tigre Promotions coming to Baytown, Texas, and Lopez Boxing Gym is in Baytown, right?
Yes, sir.
Where do you live?
Houston, Texas.
You know, and I was talking to someone else earlier. They were saying, you know, a lot of people come. No one really is from Baytown, but y'all make that drive out there. You know, there's other boxing gyms. You know, why end up out there at Lopez Boxing Gym?
Because he's one of the best trainers in Houston.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I got you. You know, talk a little bit about your teammates. Who else is on this card, and you know, who else? What can we expect from them?
We have Rambo. He's doing 8 rounds. Rambo's doing 8. Guba, the one that y'all just seen, he's doing 8 rounds. John's doing 8, and we have Chris doing 6, and Chris doing 6. Who else? Fabian doing 6, and we also have my pro debut 4-rounders, and we have another fighter. His name's Dre. He's doing 4-rounder pro debut.
Awesome, cool. What made you want to start even getting into this sport?
Since I was little, I was always doing sports and stuff, and then I just wanted to try boxing because I started off in Taekwondo at like 5 years old, 4 years old, and then when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, I wanted to try boxing, and I did boxing for a little bit, and then I stopped, and then I did it football, and then back into boxing. I did boxing 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily a traditional sport. You know, growing up, kids are like, hey, baseball, soccer, even football and stuff like that. But I feel like you got to be, obviously you got to want it, but it's a different path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could play football, you could play baseball, but you can't play boxing.
Right. Yeah. Awesome. Tell me, I guess, who started calling you Momo? Where did that come from?
My family at home.
Yeah. Cool. You know what, is there any message you'd like to send to your opponent or anybody out there?
Thank you for all the sponsors. Thank you for everybody that's supporting me, and keep doing it. Y'all show up and I'll show out.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
That's it. Thank y'all for interviewing me. Thank y'all for your support. Oh, y'all can follow me at Momo_Sierra1. That's Instagram, and then Momo Sierra on Facebook.
We'll see you July 27th, Baytown, Texas. El Tigre Promotions is going to be in town. You can watch on Clear Life Media, watch on El Tigre Promotions as well.